Like, body of Christ, body of Christ. Oh wait, the word ministers are saying the music ministers should not collect honorarium. The music ministers are saying that they need to be paid. They need to be like, it's their gifts that try is a gift anyway, and your gift should make money for you. A man's gifts make room for him to sit before kings. So why is the attack so much on music ministers? Because the church is business. I think I will start with the story. I know somebody was asked to come and preach for somebody, and I think he was giving just his transport fare and all of that. And at the end of the day, the guy said, "Okay, I'll pay you for the service, for the honor you've given to me. I'm going to see what I can do about it." Like, he's going to give him something, right? And by the end of this, I'm talking to you till today. That was how that matter ended. It was only the transport fare, his feeding and accommodation, all those things are not there. Understand? So why, if I remove the speak from another person's eye, I should be able to remove the one in your own eye. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't know, this was rant recently by a particular Nigerian pastor that gospel ministers, I mean, music artists should not charge. I think people, pastors like Pastor Chris Oyakilome, Apostle Michael Oropo, and then recently FEMI Lazarus chook mouth for the matter. Come talk say that they are charging as high as $10,000 just for performance. And there's no way that if they charge that kind of money, they will not come and perform and with ginger and all of that. So when he said that, somebody now went, I'll drop the details here on the screen for you guys to see, went to dig up his school of ministry, Family Lazarus School of Ministry, that he charges for 3 months $150. So I know they get this thing. Like, the person was like, you even have standard and premium for your class. That's Timi Dakolo talking right now. So guys, what do you guys think? Like, is the gospel now a merchandise business? I don't get what is happening in this country. You know, it used to be tithe and offering. There was a lot of arguments about it and all of that. It's a personal opinion anyway. What do you think about that? Now, people are beginning to attack this gospel artists, that they're actually selling their gifts for money. It shouldn't be for money. They should just go and sing without honorarium. The same people saying these things have schools and classes that they pay for. I'm very sure that most of the schools you attend in some of these churches are not free. You have to pay a token because the church is business. God says, Jesus said, I must be about my father business. So you need transaction. You need, understand, buying and selling. I don't know if you're getting it from this point, that you need money to flow in and flow out for things to get done. There is absolutely nothing in life that does not need money. So when they are criticizing these artists that they are charging money, that they shouldn't charge money, yet for their school of ministry to teach you, now they might to teach you one or two things, they'll tell you that you have to pay. The first might be that it is their talents, and then their gifts and intellectual whatever. So, and they paid for it, or they struggle to get it and all of that. They really stress themselves to get it. So you have to pay for it. The artist think the thing is, so I confused for that matter. I don't really understand, because the guy came and said you shouldn't even talk because you have premium class. Is it premium class? You have this standard class. That means God to have standard. You should call a spade a spade. You are doing this thing in your own way. Somebody else is doing it, and then you are talking. Now, before I think I will start with this story. I know somebody that was asked. Somebody was asked to come and preach for somebody, and I think he was giving just his transport fare and all of that. And at the end of the day, the guy said, "Okay, I'll pay you for the service, for the honor you've given to me. I'm going to see what I can do about it." Like, he's going to give him something, right? At the end of this, I'm talking to you till today. That was how that matter ended. It was only the transport fare, his feeding and accommodation, all those things are not there. Understand? So while I was discussing with him at some point, he was like, he's not beginning to see reasons why some people will tell you this is what they need before they come. You can't just use me like that. So I don't really get all this whole brouhaha happening in the ministry, in the service of God, right? You invite somebody to come and do ministration for you, and you don't plan for the person's feeding, don't plan to say thank you. Understand? You feel is the work of God is free. Even salvation is not free. You have to accept Jesus and you have to work your salvation out. So the whole thing is just confusing me. I beg, can we discuss in the comment section? What do you guys think? Is it right to make these charges before you come to minister in songs or in words? Because even they that move from country to country, don't I'm sure sometimes they still get some things. I don't know how it happens, but I know that it's not totally free. Do you understand? So I don't know. The attack on music minister is much. At least I was close to, at some point, to some pastors, and I hear how sometimes you go to places you're supposed to preach. At the end of the day, nothing. You have to stay like the person does not even plan for you. The person does nothing at all. You just stress and come back. And it is supposed to be like that. And I'm beginning to think that for me, that is why some of these ministers charge ahead. This is what it is. Provide this, provide that. Because he read out a lot of it. I wouldn't post it here because I don't want any violation of anything here. So, but I'll paste out I'll put up the write ups here for you guys to see, the ones that I can put up, but all over social media, right? So what do you guys think? Please guys, what do you think? What do you guys think? Because this whole thing, it's just I don't know how to describe it. Sincerely, it's getting on my neck, and at times I just wonder, is this what we are called to do? How do people get blessed? How I mean, guys, comment section.